guys, welcome back to my channel. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Here what I'm doing is I'm taking 3.5 inches off the top of this dress, and I'm going to save this part, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing later on with that. So after that is gone, we are going to simply clean it up a little bit. I'm prepping the top area where we just cut, and we're going to go ahead and sew it so that we can start with a clean slate for the off the shoulder part of this dress. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm reattaching the top part of the dress that we just cut off 3.5 inches of. I cut that straight down the middle, and I'm reattaching it to the sides of the dress so that we can make the off the shoulder part. Now that I have what I really want prepped, which is like the main focus of everything, I'm simply just cleaning up and pinning everything so that when I sew it, it can be a nice clean cut line. Alright, and for this next part, I have remaining fabric left over, and this is going to be the ruffle part of this dress. Now each ruffle is 4 inches in between, and that's where I'm going to cut it, flip it, cut it again, and flip it again. Now this remaining fabric is actually from the dress, of course, but I measured from my hip down to like 2 inches above my knee so I can make sure that I have it at a nice fitting or short length for the ruffles to come out. I know everyone's torso is different, so that's why I measured my torso from my hip to 2 inches above my waist. Now, I did not mean to say 2 inches above my waist. I meant to say 2 inches above my knee. And another thing, you guys, I really wouldn't worry too much about these coming out perfectly. These are going to be the ruffles for the bottom part of the dress. And because they're going to be ruffles, it doesn't matter if they come out perfectly because they're going to be kind of like in a wave like. So you're not going to be able to see if it's like perfectly shaped or if they're all perfectly. Just don't have like a huge different, like a chunk here and a chunk here. Then you're probably going to be able to see it when you ruffle it. But other than that, I really wouldn't worry too much about getting like the perfect lining. You guys see. Alright, now that that's out the way, we have not sewn on our ruffles just yet. This is the bottom part that is unhemmed, untouched. Now we're going to go ahead and make our rouging. I think I measured my rouging, if I'm correct, 5 or 6 inches. And take into consideration that you are going to have to actually sew that extra 3 to 4 inches onto the bottom of this for your ruffles. So make sure that you don't make it too long to where it looks like a church dress. I know you want this to look summery and cute, so take that into consideration. So for the next part of this project, we're going to be using the hemline of this dress, and I'm simply going to be taking the remaining fabric, cut the ends off, but keep the straight edge and cut along the remaining fabric that's dangling on there. And there you have your rouge string. So after that, we're going to lay everything flat using the 2 strips from the fabric that we had earlier from the ruffles. We're going to lay that flat, and we're going to simply do what we do, which is the usual prep it, stitch it, sew it. This next part is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to let you guys watch this video in peace. Alright, you guys, I went ahead and I prepped my ruffles onto my dress, and I stitched it and I sewed it off camera because I have done it before in a previous video. So what I am going to do for you guys is link that detailed video right here in this cue card. You can click on it and watch it. But let's get into this look though, you guys. So if you guys are interested in checking out any of the garments and DIYs that I make, just simply check the detailed information in my bio, and you guys tell me what you think. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you love it, why not sub it? And I guess I'll catch you guys next time in my next video. Later.